friends, I have a terrific recipe for you today. It's my nutty pear French toast. You guys, you want to talk about the best French toast, hands down. Your girl just made it. I will have all of your ingredients listed below. So this is how I made this. So I started out with some heavy whipping cream, some cream cheese. I'm going to add some vanilla to this. I'm going to also add in a little bit of powdered sugar to it for the sweetness. And then I'm whipping this until it gets to a medium peak. It is not going to get to a stiff peak because of the cream cheese. So if you really want just whipped cream, just omit the cream cheese and you will get that nice stiff peaks to put on whatever. So that's just on how you make whipped cream. Anyway, so I'm whipping. As you can see, it would have been a little bit different, a little bit less time if I would have put it in my stand mixer, but you know, I wanted to make it by hand. So this is the medium peaks, you guys. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and set it aside. So next, let's get ready to make the batter for the French toast. So I have some eggs. I'm adding in some salt. I'll add in some granulated sugar, some cinnamon, some vanilla. And I would also be adding in some freshly grated nutmeg and some milk. And I'm going to whip all of this together. And that will be the batter that I'm going to be using for the French toast. I also added a little bit of heavy whipping cream in there as well. So I'm mixing this all together. And then I'm going to set it to the side. Now I am using 2 different nuts for my nuttiness of my French toast. For this French toast, I am using pecans and I'm using cashews. Now you can use whatever nuts you want. You can use almonds, you can use all pecans, whatever you want to use, that's what you can use. But this is what I'm using in this dish. I have mixed it all together. It's just that simple. So next I set those to the side. So now I'm going to make the flambéed pears. So I've cut my pears into slices. I've cut them into slices. I've added them in with some butter. I'm going to add in some brown sugar and a little bit of salt. And I'm going to cook these until they're a little tender for me, a little salt, fork tender for me. My recipe is going to have way more than what I am using here, but you can add a little bit more butter, a little bit more sugar, and you can make your caramel sauce with the pears if you want, which will really be dynamite to put on your French toast, to be honest about it. So anyway, I'm cooking these down. Next thing I'm going to add in here is some rum. You want to be very careful when you're dealing with a rum in the consistency of what I have it at is a 151, and you turn it up. As you've seen, I turned the pan and caught it all on fire. So it's going to cook all of the alcohol off of that, but it's going to leave this nice, wonderful flavor that it's going to add to this rum caramel sauce. So now, to be honest about it, my pears are done. I'm going to set them to the side, and we're going to go on and go forward with making our French toast. So remember the batter I made earlier. I'm taking it and I'm putting my bread into egg mixture. That's the best way to say that. And then I'm going to put it into all of those nuts, and I'm just going to spread it around, toss it, and cover it all the way in. Now I'm using a brioche bread. This is really good also with a sourdough bread. I just want to tell you that. And they're really neat slices, the way that they slice the sourdough bread. So it kind of makes it really good presentation when you are presenting it to people. But I like the sweetness of the brioche bread. So next, we are done with this. I'm going to go ahead and get my pan out, and we're going to fry this up in some butter. So I just wanted you to get a good look of how covered it is. So I have some butter here in my pan. I'm going to add in the French toast. And like I said, by it being this brioche bread, it's a little bit softer. Whereas if I had put it on the sourdough, it would have been a little bit stiffer bread. But it's up to you on what bread you want. You can use regular white bread if you want, or wheat bread. It is you. This is your French toast when you make it, and no one is going to eat it but you and your family. But either way it goes, with the toppings that we have already made and set aside, and you put it on this French toast, I'm telling you guys, it is going to be dynamite. If you haven't given your girl a thumbs up by now, I think you need to go and hit that button. It is costing you absolutely nothing, but it does let YouTube know I am here. And you guys, I'm telling you, this is the best French toast. So this French toast, you guys, is done. I'm going to plate it up. I've cut it in half. And now I'm going to add on those wonderful pears. If you had extra caramel sauce, you could pour it on there, or you could set it. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of caramel sauce on top. Now, if you have made extra caramel sauce with your pears, then of course you're going to pour that on top of the whipped cream, but you want it to not be hot because it's going to melt your whipped cream, you guys. But anyway, you guys, this is the bomb. You guys need to make this French toast and then tell me what you think, if I'm crazy when I say this is the best, hands down. That is if you don't have a nut allergy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Give your girl a thumbs up, leave some comments, and as always, enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
Don't forget to click thumbs up and subscribe so that you can get all of my new videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.